I was just telling Gary a while ago how much I think I know Arsenal by now, but I don't know which of the teams actually has got the money. I know some of you, probably most of you do, but I'm going to ask them. So allow me, for those of us who don't really follow, sports so much, I'm going to engage. Gary Al Smith is here in the studio with me. So is George Addo Jr. So they're basically going to be monitoring the transfer window, and so the transfer countdown, you just saw the promo there. It shows on Wednesdays, the JoyNews Joy FM thing, and it will be running like hot. And I've got these two hot young men. I mean, not hot in the sense you're thinking, but they're hot when it comes to sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you're hot somewhere else, but
yeah, we are hot when it comes to the job.
Yeah, you're extremely hot. I think he is extremely hot.
And I've just been told Gary has had a whole bowl of rice, so you can understand why I say he's hot there as well. Yeah. Let's talk about the transfer window. What should we expect on Wednesday? It's all about who has the, cash, right?
We say cash rules.
Okay.
Our promo says cash
rules.
rules.
So which of you wants to start? Educate me.
Where do you start from? Okay, you Gary start.
First of all, you said what's happening to the window. It shuts on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's the first
thing. It shuts on Wednesday.
Yeah, shuts on Wednesday.
So
at 12 a.m.
11 p.m.
11 p.m.
Precise, yes.
Okay.
So we're doing 9 p.m. till 12 a.m.
Okay.
So we're going to be counting down till it shuts at 11 p.m. Okay. And we're going to be providing analysis and allowing some experts who were not able to be in the studio to talk to us. I'm talking to the fans because they love their team so much. Okay. So we did this last year.
Last year,
last year.
A couple of 6 months ago.
6 months ago, and people
they say
really
we shouldn't say summer because Ghana we have only wet and dry season.
Yes, yeah.
There's nothing like summer.
But we're discussing what's happening in a place where
it happens. Yes, of course.
So
we were here. We discussed everything that happened. We did a countdown. The difference between what we did last year and this year, last year we had separate shows on radio and television. Okay. This year we're going to have it simulcasted. So I will be on set with Gary Al Smith. That's the whole thing. And we're running the show. We have loads of experts already, booked, lined up, ready for everything we're going to be doing. We'll also be giving you up-to-date, info as and when the moves are going through.
Okay.
So we'll be looking at Ghanaian players and their moves. We'll look at the European players, those who are moving out, what they're doing in there. And we're providing analysis as we go on, because a player moving is one thing, but understanding what the player is likely to do or the circumstances.
Whether there'll be a bench warmer.
Very, very important to give you that idea as well. Yeah, you know sports. And we'll be giving you the chance as we go in to phone in, Skype, and we can talk about WhatsApp, Facebook, everything there is. So it's a big show, very big show.
So
that's
on
coming
Wednesday, all of you football freaks are not going to sleep. You're so up on your feet listening to these two, watching and listening to them, and bringing in your comment as well. But Gary, can we talk about who we have on the bill and why they're so crucial to the conversation, for example?
Well, so the thing about these things is somebody will say, why do you need these kinds of shows when we all have internet apps and we can get the information immediately? So what distinguishes what we do is the analysis culture.
Okay.
So for example, at JoyNews, any news that breaks from, say, the presidency will be covered by all other stations. But we tell people to come to JoyNews, and they believe they want to come to JoyNews because we believe we can give them superior, analysis.
Thought-provoking analysis.
Thought-provoking analysis, as happened with the election. True. So for the election, for example, I think
this is what football headquarters?
Yes, sort of.
It is your football
transfer headquarters.
That's just big.
Transfer HQ. We should use that as a hashtag.
Transfer HQ.
Okay, please. My invoice is so ready.
Yeah. Transfer HQ. I mean, it's great, and we got some great players to look forward to. I mean, we're still thinking about DDIU. It is possible that DDIU could move on the final day.
That's the biggest.
We're looking out for that. Probably from the Ghanaian.
Okay. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? That is just.
Well, we'll be doing the analysis when the move goes in, because we'll have to know which club he's going to and exactly whether it's a good move or it's a bad move. Look, you're a Arsenal fan. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is also another one just in there. He's hanging, he's bouncing. It looks like it probably might be done on transfer deadline day. That would really make your club look great. I know clubs like Chelsea are still looking for strikers as a backup to Alvaro Morata. And there is so much to look forward to as we do the analysis through that. So Wednesday is you can't miss it.
And as we normally do on our transfer stuff, we are going to speak to journalists who are at the clubs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
So if something happens at Chelsea, we are going to speak to somebody who is there.
Okay.
Yeah, which is something you won't get anyway.
So you know the kind of information that you should be expecting.
It's straight from the place.
Straight from the
source. It's sent hot.
Is the transfer window headquarters?
HQ. Transfer HQ. Okay, we'll think about that.
No,
We'll think about that. We'll think about that.
Transfer HQ.
Yeah.
Look for those analysis coming from deep throat sources within the clubs, minus Arsenal. They say it's a heartbreaker. They say it's a.
Is that right?
Look, it means you're a good wife.
It's a team that's
it means you'll be a good wife.
losing.
I mean, it means you'll be a good wife.
I'll be a good wife.
You're enjoying so much.
Okay, so I'm going to leave Gary now to take us through what happened with boxing. The Bukom Boxing Arena is really becoming,
the place to be.
The place to
the
be.
place to be, for good and bad reasons.
Yeah. So this weekend we did have Emmanuel the Game Boy Tego. There we go. And Fernando Salcido from Argentina. And they fought for the IBO World Lightweight bout. So you see the Game Boy knocking him down there once. And then after 10 rounds, it was stopped. So this was from the Bukom Boxing Arena. And there, George, he's indicating that this was what they call a rabbit punch.
Yeah.
Says he was knocked at the back of his head, which is illegal.
Yeah, that's true. Illegal. Yes.
So why wasn't the fight stopped?
That's what we had. We've had some explanations here that if it was an illegal punch, then
Should have been stopped.
should have been. If it was an illegal punch, they could have just deducted and allowed it to go on. But the other question is, if it was an illegal punch and when he hit the back of the head, he could have actually collapsed. How about that as well? So in all the cases, referee Roger Bano can save his face by saying that there were some anomalies that made it difficult for him to continue the bout. To say the corner of Salcido got into the ring, that's not allowed. That Salcido himself turned and had his back facing Game Boy, that's also not supposed to happen in the sport. Because in the sport, when you turn with your back facing Salcido, with your back facing your opponent, then it means that you have actually surrendered and handed in or throwing in the towel. So at all those points, he could have called for, maybe end of the bout, or could have even asked that he was disqualified. He didn't do all of that, and then got to do it when there was an illegal punch by, Game Boy Tego. That's why everybody's wondering how that could have really been, a technical knockout. But of course, we've heard Andeli, Mateka come out. He was the IBO supervisor at the event. At the bout, come out to say that he is supporting, Roger Bano for what he did. Remember that Roger Bano himself has a history with Game Boy. He has been banned before, if you know that. He's been banned before in a bout that we thought that he was trying to save Game Boy, in quotes. So it's been happening, and this is the controversy here. Again, most of the fans are not even excited about the manner in which Game Boy went about the bout. They felt he was not serious, in quotes, dancing around and doing all sorts of things that they expected from serious boxers. You don't really blame them, don't you? Because they are coming from watching Isaac Dogbe professionally fight. And they can't come to terms with what Game Boy Tego was doing. Most of them felt that they had really come in and wasted a lot of money going to sit at the Bukom Arena just to see this as a boxing bout. They were not too excited with it. And so many other controversies coming in. I'm sure some are even questioning why Asamoah Gyan will still be in the loop and trying to push his boxer. Speaking
of the promotional syndicate that handles Emmanuel the Game Boy Tego, it's the Baby Jet Promotions there. So George, thank you very much for your analysis on the boxing. There's more reports on myjoyonline.com. 3 boxing experts we spoke to said that the decision from the ref Roger Bano was correct. Also, you can see the match reports there and also information arising out of this one. We'll be doing more on sports, as in sports information, at 8:30 when I'm back with the sports on Prime. I'm Gary L. Smith, and Gifty is back to finish up with the news.